Mazes, okay, once more here speaking to us. I bring good tidings to us. Once more is regarding the Enugu International Airport. There are good news. Stay tuned to know what the update is. Today is the 17th of November 2019. Today makes it 85 days that this campaign to ensure that Enugu International Airport is fixed, kicked off. And today equally makes it 85 days that the airport has been closed down. Today, the 17th of November, makes it 65 days that the contract for the rehabilitation of the Enugu International Airport was signed with PW. That means the Public Works. Today, as well, makes it 10 days that the repair of the runway flagged off in Enugu. Today, again, I'm bringing to us good tidings, and that good tidings is, yes, Maazị Ezeoke can confirm to us how work is going on in Enugu. However, the work that is going on in Enugu International Airport is not day and night, as the minister hinted before. Now, there are three things here. My updates today would center on three planks. Plank one is going to be about the runway. Plank two, about the perimeter fencing. Plank three, about the airfield. Now, plank one, or before I go into that, I will say thank you to Mr. President, that is Muhammadu Buhari, for sticking and being a man of your word in terms of ensuring that the fund, emergency fund, again, we all need to know, Enugu International Airport runway repair and other, repairs going on is not budgeted. This is not budgeted, just like Abuja. Abuja was done with over 5 billion. It was not budgeted. Then the money was taken from the Ministry of Agriculture. In this case, equally, an emergency, the moment the airport was closed, there was no fund. Now, and for many of you that have been following me, have been trying to update us, we keep shouting. Even at some point, I proposed that even if it means the Enugu state government getting out, somehow finding the money to ensure that the airport is done. But thank goodness, the president came to the rescue. Somehow that money was made available. And, in Igbo we say, when you thank the one who has made the local bean, then he's going to be ready and willing to do more. Honestly, I thank the president for ensuring that this money was released. And equally, I thank the Minister of Aviation, that is Hadi Sirika, for, ensuring that he kept to his promise of, he's going to push for this money to, to somehow come by. Again, he has been a man of his words. And there is one other thing that actually makes me now begin to build up respect for the current Minister of Aviation. The work is not done. Again, for so far, what I'm saying thank you for is what has been done, which is that the fund has been released and that work has started. I have the pictures and I will share these pictures. You can see them on the screen. These are pictures taken this week on the runway. Now, let me come back to the planks that I'm going to be updating us with. Plank number one, the runway. Now, the information gathered so far is that there is a wide, everyone believed before now that the water that settles on the runway comes from the ground, that those are groundwater. Now, you can see from this picture here, there is this segment here where you have this, concentration of water. That is not from the ground. That is not groundwater. However, what that is, according to the engineers, is that you have the concrete, which is done with cement, and the top layer, which is the asphalt. So what has happened is somehow water gets, when it rains, water gets into the top material, and because the cement doesn't allow the water to go, then that's not going to, somehow the water finds itself again once it stops raining at the top of this, at the top of the tarmac, leading to concerns. Now, one good thing there is what is going to now happen is they're going to be like a waterway to ensure that once the runway is done, it's going to be like something a little bit elevated and curved, so that once the moment water drops, then it goes sideways. Then, and with those channels at both sides, it's going to take the water away. And that is a fantastic news, because it means the moment this problem is being discovered, it means we are getting closer to what the issue is and a solution is being found. Now, secondly, the second plank is that there is going to be part of the job that's going to be done is fencing, which means now there is going to be a perimeter fence around around the airport in Emene, with a service road that is going to be done. That service road does not exist today, but that service road is going to be done. And the third plank is that there's going to be airfield lighting, and that airfield lighting includes navigation aids and light running as well. So at that end of the day, for me personally as a human being, and for someone who uses that airport so much, the greatest joy will be that Enugu International Airport will be done, and for the first time, it will be an international airport. Now, I am bringing this as a layman. I am not into the aviation industry, but because I am interested in seeing that Enugu International Airport gets the best, as the minister said, that once it's done, it's going to be the best, not one of the best, but it's going to be the best in Nigeria. In that vein, if Enugu International Airport is going to be the best in Nigeria, that means we all have to ensure that the job is done not only on time, on target, that equally the quality assurance is assured. And that is, a different discussion for another day. There is something that some of us are working towards ensuring that there is going to be quality assurance, because some of us are just mere laymen that just want to see the airport done. Now, having said all this, the airport work is going. The PWs come back to site and they do have their machineries there. There is, and this is specifically for the aviation minister, there is a request that the staffs at the airport have asked me, Mazi, to do on their behalf. I don't know if they've brought that to your attention. The request is, Mr. Aviation Minister, sir, I know you will watch my video because I know I send it to you. So the request is that the people and the staffs at the airport are requesting for additional office space for key operations. Those are their words, that they need, according to them, that the offices that they have now at the airport is so cramped. They need more space. They need more office space. According to them, this office space wouldn't cost much. Basically, probably 20 to 30, rooms, office spaces, and I think it's going to be a couple of millions, and that should be done. So if Minister of Aviation, please, if you can take that into consideration, we have more than enough money to have this project done. The president approved over 10 billion naira to see that we have the runway fixed, the terminal finished, parameter fencing, airfield, and the night landing facilities, ensuring that that is one of the best, or rather the best airport, as the Minister of Aviation has promised us. So these are the updates that Mazi Ezeoke have for us today, the 17th of November 2019. The airport. I'm excited already, and as I promised us, I am going to keep faith. The campaign continues. Join me at Mazi Ezeoke on Twitter. That's my Twitter handle on screen here, at Mazi Ezeoke. What's going to happen is we will continue to demand and we will continue to update. They will know that we are not sleeping until that airport is done. My promise to everyone, my promise to all my friends, all my followers is, as long as there is life, I promise to be at that airport the moment the airport is concluded. And I am working on seeing how I can do probably a live video from that airport the moment it's done. I would ensure that every single part of that terminal will be showcased. Every single part of the runway, every facility that is new at that airport is a promise. And if the lot tallies, yes, Mazi Ezeoke would bring this good news to us. So let's keep the flag flying. We must, and we cannot take our eyes off the ball. We must focus, make sure the promises that were made to us, that these promises, that we must and we shall see them to fruition. Once more, this is Mazi Ezeoke signing off. Peace out.